Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet, and this is MLB 18, the show, Road to the Show with Rashad Bolden here on the channel, and we're back here with episode 166, as it looks like we're getting ready for a big homestand coming up here. As you can see there, it's looks like a 9-game homestand for ourselves, as looks like we got Washington first up to play here against us, and then of course the Cards coming up, and then later on the Rockies. But take a look here right now. The Padres right now 18 of 17, just one game above 500 right now, as they're 4.5 back of the Diamondbacks, who currently have the first place right now with a 22-12 record. Now as for us, there you see we just lost a recent game here. And there you see the last 10 games, we are 3-7. So we are not playing any good baseball right now. And that's going to have to change here if we want to compete in this division here. As you see the Rockies and Dodgers right there in that hunt there along with us. And they're going to try to, do their best to get up there. As you see the Rockies right now just 5 games out of first, or I should say 5 games below 500. They're 7.5 back, as the Dodgers are just 7 games back of the Diamondbacks. Now, as for the Nationals, who we're going to be playing here first in this 3-game set with them, Nationals are 18-17 for the season right now, and they're, like I said, they're also just one game above, or just one game above 500. 6 games back behind the Braves, and just 5 games behind the Marlins. So Bolden, there you see there, getting ready for this training session, and we'll see what he can do here today, as he's going to either hit the cage here. He's going to take a look here. Okay, well, cage now, we're not going to be too worried about that. Let's look at the field, practice field. Yeah, let's look at the training here, and not to be good choices here, as he's pretty much maxed pretty much all his areas of his game here, but he's going to go ahead and go here. And he's going to work on his power here. Of course, like I said, we've already met our goals here. And at some point here, we will start to regress. So there you see both teams 18-17 here. And we'll have Strasburg here we'll have the face here. So this should be a good matchup between the home run king from last season, and of course one of the top-notch pitchers in Major League Baseball. So let's go to the first inning here. Bottom of the first, Bolden check swings that one. That ball is going to be a strike, and that is going to have the runner now go from first to second there on that pitch, as Bolden's going to get another shot here with an 0-2 count here. Gets a swing, and well, he will miss, and the runner will remain at second base there, as Bolden cannot do anything, and that's 2 outs. Now go to the bottom half of the fourth. We'll see here, 0-2 count again here on Bolden. This time nobody up the bat, and he swings on that nasty pitch there. I don't know what he was going after, but he will strike out there on that drop third strike and be retired on that one. So now, bottom of the 6th here, runners on the corners here. Washington up by 5 here, and Bolden rips this one over to right field, but that one's going to be tracked down there by the right fielder for an easy out there. So not a good day here at all here at home for the Padres, and especially for Bolden, as we'll go to the 9th inning here. Try to get a 9th inning rally going for ourselves here, as the bases are cleared, nobody out here, and Bolden is going to hit this one out to right field. This one is back, and it hits off the out-of-town scoreboard. He's going to go for 2. They'll make that 3 here. He's going to slide, and he's going to get there in time, as he will be put at third base on that nice triple there. Nice job there for the big man, as there's nobody out here. He's there at third. 1-1 count for the next batter here. This is going to be a pop-up out to left field. Bo's going to time this and try to time it right, as he's going to come in to score here, and he will. And that'll be a one run there on the board now, as they're down by 4 now here. But the Nationals will go ahead and take this win here today, as they'll get the victory here in the game 1 of this 3-game series with the Nationals, as they win this one 5-1. Bolden 1 for 4 in the ball game, struck out twice, had that triple, and of course came in for the only run on the scoreboard here today for the Padres. So the Padres bats here becoming very, very quiet. And like I said, we're going to have to try to turn things around here in this second game coming up. We got to get bats rolling here. Got to get our pitching some good run support here. And if we do all that, and hopefully the bullpen will get themselves together and hold on to a victory. So take a look at the stats here. Rest of the events slide there, 1 for 3 for us. Walk. Jed Jerko 0 for 3 there. Tough going there for him. He's been having a rough start here. It did have that RBI there, which was Bolden coming in for that one run there. But there you see the numbers there, and they just don't really lie there as Drew Smiley doesn't get the victory there. You'll get the loss. So another beautiful night here at Petco Park. I love these new stadium shots here they have added into the game here, just different ones every time you get into a new game of a series. We'll go to the bottom of the first here with Bolden up to bat here once again as he has 2 outs and 1-0 count here. This one gets ripped up the middle there. That will be a base hit for Bolden as he is now on board here with 2 outs. So Jed Jerko up to bat there. There you see his splits. He's hitting pretty well against average-wise against lefties, but when it comes to home runs and RBIs, he is killing it there with right-handed pitching. But we'll see here. Bolden's going to go ahead and take off here still for second, and he will be safe there on that 3-1 count on Jed Jerko. So nice hustle there from the big man there, taking off here, trying to get in scoring position here after not having a good game there in game 1. Wants to try to do something here and help his team out as much as possible. Bolden's going to go ahead and take off here. He's going to go for third, but never mind that. He can come around to score here as Jed Jerko will get a single there. And that'll be an RBI there for him, putting him around the board. Now 3-0 here, bottom of the third. Bolden's up to bat here once again, and he rifles this one over to right center field there. That ball's going to rattle around. Bolden's going to go for 2, make that now 3 here as he slides in there, and he is safely at third base on that triple. As you take a look at the triple leader so far here this season, there you see Bolden. Your team played today, he had 6, and now make that 7 now, as he is leading the National League in triples this season. Not what you would normally see from a big man, but I'm sure his speed is going to start to regress here at some point. But we'll go now for a full count here for Jed Jerko. And Jerko, well, he's going to go ahead and get a walk here. And there you see the manager there for the Nationals saying, oh, come on now. You gotta call it here. And to be honest, it is what it is there. As we'll see Zimmerman here in trouble now. He'll have Chris Ionet now to worry about here as he goes 0 for 1 now here today as he has a full count here on Ionetta. Ionetta rips this one there. That one going down the right field there. That is going to be a base hit, and run will come in to score, making it now a 4-0 ball game. Now, bottom of the fourth here, it's 6-0 now. Man, no runners on board here for Bolden as he has a good hit here. This one's going to go high and deep out to left center field, but this one, well, it's going to stay in the ballpark there as the center fielder tracks that one down, and that'll be an out. Bolden up to bat here now. It's a 7-2 ball game here, and Bolden, well, this time he says, you know what? Try to go after this one now, center fielder, as this one goes over the head out there in center field, out there near the hitter's eye. And that is going to be a home run there for Bolden as he hits his 21st of the season. It's a solo shot, but it'll still count. And the Friars are up now by 6 now. So nice job there as Bolden comes strutting in and coming into home plate there, hitting his 21st home run of the season. The most right now in the National League as you take a look here. And yeah, he just got all of that. And that is just a beautiful shot there on that home run. So 3 for 4 now here for Bolden. He's home run. He's tripled. And we'll see what else he can do here today. As now it's a 10-2 ball game. Runners at first and second here for Bolden. Bolden hitting this one. Can he connect another one high and deep? This is going to go back to the wall. This one is going to get caught there at the warning track. And that one is going to be just a deep fly ball. But it will advance the runner now from second to third there. And get in scoring position. We'll see here that will be a victory here for the Padres, as the Padres win this one here today. 13-2 is the final score. Bolden goes 3 for 5 in the ball game with his 21st home run of the season with an RBI, 3 runs scored, a stolen base, and of course the triple that he had that really got things going there for him and his ball club, and that's what helped him get the nice victory here today. So Padres win this one big. 13-2 is your final score. 17 hits there for the Padres, 1 error. As for Washington, 2 runs and 9 hits, and no errors there in their ball game, as Bryce Harper goes 2 for 4 in the ball game with a double and a run scored there. So now we'll go to the final game of this series here. You'll see who's going to win this rubber match here. If we can try to see if we can take 2 out of 3 here at our own ballpark here. It's going to be tough, as the Nationals are well known already this season to be guys or teams that can bounce back in a game 3 or game 4 situation here. As we'll see here, Nationals are up by 1. Bolden's going to hit this one high and deep over to right field. This is in foul territory. It will be caught, and that'll be it for Bolden's at bat. Go to the 3rd inning here now. It's 1-0 here still. National leads this one, as we'll see here. The runners at first and second, and Bolden goes after that high pitch there. Not a pitch that we're accustomed to seeing him going after. That'll be a strikeout. Go to the 6th inning now. Nats still up by 1. And, of course, 1 runner on board here with nobody out here. Bolden looking for a pitch here as he can drive. And he's going to drive this one to left field. That one is going to go down. That's going to hit off the wall out there to left field. And he thought he maybe had a double there, but it's going to be a single. And it's going to be putting runners at first and second. So no one scores there in that inning. Go to the 8th inning now. Bolden again rockets one over to left field here. This should be good enough for a double, as the runner from second now will come in. He's going to try to come in to score here. Oh my goodness, horrible base running there, as he gets taken out there at the plate, and no run will score, but it'll be 2 out. So now Jed Jerkel now has to do some work here. He's going to have to try to put Bolden here. He's going to have to try to get a base hit here, and Bolden's going to have to try to score from second base. So we'll see now with 2 outs, a 3-0 count, and we'll see the pitch here. Bolden's going to go ahead and take off here. He's going to steal for third. He's there, and he's in scoring position. So a 3-1 count now for Jed Jerko. Hitters count now in his favor here, and we'll see if he'll get a good pitch here to try to drive Bolden in so he can tie up this ball game here late in the 8th. So we'll see the full count pitch here, and there you see they'll go ahead and give him a walk. Not going to deal with it because they know who's at third base right now, and they do not want Bolden to score at all. So with 2 outs, the Nationals have to make a decision here on what they're going to do here with the next pitchers. You see the pitchers' numbers there so far, 7 2/3 innings of work, and they decide they're going to go ahead and bring in a reliever here to kind of just make sure they can close up shop here and win this one by 1 run. So we'll see what the Nationals will do with the next pitcher here coming up, as the skipper comes out and takes the ball away from his start. Now, Houston Street, a former Padre, now with the Nationals here. He's been in 10 games already this season with an ERA just under 1. Scott Van Slythe now will come up to bat here, and we'll see what he can do with the runners on the corners here. And really all he needs with this 1-1 count is just a base hit through the infield there, and he can score a run, as this one's going to hit down the third base line. Third baseman's going to make a play there to second, get the force out, and that is it for the inning there, as the Padres do not come up with anything in that one. They leave 2 stranded, and we'll see here that the Nationals will end up winning this ball game of a final score of 1-0. A nice shutout there from the against the Pods here today at Petco Park. So Padres end up losing 2 of the 3 games here in this series, and now, well, they have to try to see what they can do now to turn things around here, as they have a 4-game series now with the Cardinals coming up here. And as you take a look there at the numbers, not a game there that they were looking forward to. And the same thing with the Padres fans. I really thought that after that 13-2 win there they had against the Nationals, they kind of figured it would have been a better outcome in the third game. So we're going to have to put this series behind us here and get ready for this next one coming up. As you take a look here, now 4 games behind the Diamondbacks there in the National League West. But the Diamondbacks currently right now are not playing good baseball right now. They have lost 3 straight here. So we need to try to take advantage of this here. If they're losing 3 straight, we should have won those 2 games there, and we could have been a little closer to them. But unfortunately, that was not the case. So now, Cardinals are coming in town here. We'll see what we can do against the Redbirds coming up in this next series here to finish out our continue our homestand here. As you take a look at the Cardinals right now, like I said, they're 5 games below 500. They're 8.5 games behind the Reds, who lead the division right now in a real thin lead right now, as the Brewers just have a half a game behind them, and the Cardinals have lost 2 straight. And out of the last 10 games, they are 4-6. So they're not playing good baseball at all either. So we'll see if we can turn things around here. They're ranked 14th in the power rankings there, as you take a look there and see. Good contact. Power could be a little bit better, but the pitching right there is top notch. They are 4th in the league. And we'll see if we can try to do something here and try to make something better for ourselves here in this first game of 4 against the Redbirds. So we'll host the Redbirds here. We'll see what we could do. And like I said, Bolden's bat's going to have to really come alive here, as his bat didn't really do too much work there in the last series there with the Nationals there. He was 6 of, looks like 6 of 13 in that series. And so that means we're going to really have to try to get things going, which is, 6 of 13 is, I guess, not bad. But just he wasn't just able to, we've only seen 1 home run out of that series. And as you take a look at the pitching matchup here, Michael Walker will be the pitcher. He's 3-1 now for the season. We'll see if we can try to put an L on his board there, as we're right there at 500 now. They're below 500, like I said. They're just 5 games below. And we'll try to see if we can keep them there here in this series. So Bolden and Walker, another good matchup here we're going to see here today, as Bolden right now hitting 4th in the National League with a 367 average and with 21 home runs. We'll see if he can try to create some more magic here and get some wins going here for the Pods, as he's has a 1-0 count here, and he is going to pop this one straight up there. First baseman's going to call everyone off here on this one, and that'll be an easy out. And that will retire the side. Now go to the 3rd inning here, bottom of the 3rd. We're up by a run, and we'll see a 2-0 count with a runner on 2nd here. Bolden here pops this one over to right field, and that's just going to be a simple fly ball there, as the runner trying to tag up. No, he's not. So we'll go to the 5th now here. We'll see a 3-1 ball game here, and a 0-1 count here for Bolden, as he's got 1 out, and that one goes right to the first baseman there. Easy play. No problem there on that one. Go to the 7th now here. We'll see what he can do. Down, or I should say up by 1 now, 3-2. Bolden again swings and misses there. And that is going to be a strikeout here. Oh my goodness. This is not turning out to be a good homestand now for Bolden. We'll take a look here and see. Yeah, it's not a good one. He goes 0 for 4 in this ball game with a strikeout. And that'll be pretty much our ball game here. But we do win this one, and without the help of Bolden there, as they do win this one by 1. 3-2 is going to be your final score, as they take game 1 of this series here in San Diego. So there you see the fireworks there on the screen. Fans are enjoying this win here, and they're hoping now they can try to bring home another win. So we'll see if they can bring a second win here tomorrow night. As you see there, Bolden over 4. Yeah, it's just a tough night here against this Cardinals pitching here. As we'll see here, Petco Park again. Beautiful night, or I should say a beautiful afternoon here. 20 of 19 now for us for the season here. As you see, the 2 big hitters here for both of their teams. Matt Carpenter and, of course, Bolden there for us. as we'll see what Bolden can do here with 44 RBIs now for the season. And we'll see his first at bat here in the game 2. And this is going to be a pop-up. That is going to go over near first base, and that's going to be an easy out. He'll pop out once again. So not a good start here in the second game, as we'll see what he can do here in the second at bat in the second game. 2-2 count here. This will be a chopper there. That's going to go right to the first baseman, who makes a quick play there to tag the bag, and that'll be it for the inning. So after 3, it's only a 1. We're trailing here by 1. Go now to the bottom half of the 6th, and we'll see here we're down by 2. And it's a 2-1 count here for Bolden as he's trying to get on the base pass here. And Bolden hits this one. That is going to rip over to right field. That is going to be a base hit. Finally on the board here now with a base hit. And we'll see if Jed Jerko can do something here to help him out, as Jed Jerko's now struggling here at the plate here today, as he's 0 for 2. He's popped out and struck out now. Bolden here going to take off for still second here. He's going to go ahead and go around here to third. And that is going to be a base hit there for Jed Jerko as he's on board there. Nice job on that hit and run there from Bolden. Now runners on the corners here with 1 out. 2-1 count. And we'll see the pitch here. This one right now, Bolden's going to go in to score here. And that is that's going to be safe. And the run will count. And Van Slythe will be out. Or actually will be out there at the first base bag. Now 2-1 here. We're still down by a run, and Bolden hits a nice ball out there to right field there. That is going to be a base hit as he moves the runner over to third there. Bolden's going to, Bolden's going to go ahead and stay at first. He was thinking about going to second, but the ball was able to retrieve there as it was going to the dugout there of the Cardinals there. But we'll see here, count 1-1 here. Bo's going to go ahead and take off here for still a second. He gets there on time, and that is a stolen base there for our big man here. As now Chris Iannetta now 2 for 3 here. 2 singles here for him today. Bolden at third now, and with a first pitch here for Iannetta here, 2 outs, and that one is going to be a base hit there as Iannetta comes in or hits the RBI there for the tie and run, and Bolden is on the base as the Padres will come back and win this one here today, and they'll win this one 3-2 is your final score. Nice job there for the Pods as they take game 2 of this series here, and just now need 2 more wins now, or at least 1 more win to really take the series here, but 2 more to sweep the series. So we'll have to see what we can do in these next 2 games here as you take a look at the numbers here, and then of course your final score 3-2 now. Padres take game 2. So Bolden not a little bit better than his first game here against the Redbirds here. He goes 2 for 4 in the ball game with 2 runs, a stolen base, and is average now at 361 for the season. So take a look at the notables of the game. Danny Duffy picks up a victory there for himself there. Nice job there as he gets a victory. Now we'll go ahead and get to the next game here. This is a beautiful early afternoon game here in San Diego. Fans are really filing in here. They're trying to see if Bolden can do something as he goes to take on Garcia now today here. Another great matchup here, as we'll see there, Bolden there for 21 home runs, and again still hitting 4th right now in the National League. As we'll see we'll see what he can do here in the first inning, as he's got a 1-0 count here, 1 runner on board with 1 out. And we'll see the pitch here, and that'll be a chopper there. And second baseman just a little too hot for him. He can't do anything with that. So that will be a double here, as he could have made a good play there. Got at least the runner out, but Bolden will come in and he'll actually get an RBI double there. Nice job there as he gets the first run on the board. We'll see here. He's going to take off here. He's going to truck around here, come around and score there off the base hit from Jed Jerko, I believe, there on that one. Now we'll see bottom of the third and up to bat once again here with 1 out. And this is going to be another hit ball over to right field. But this time the first baseman gets a hold of it, and that'll be an out at the bag as Bolden is retired on that at bat. So 2 outs now here for the Padres. They got to turn something around. As we'll see here, Bolden comes up the bat here once again, 1 for 2, a double and RBI here in the 5th inning. We'll see exactly what he can do with a 2-2 count. He'll swing and a miss there, and that'll be a strikeout there, and that will return the side. As we go to the 8th inning, moving on here, tie 2-2, and Bolden hits this one up the middle there. That is going to be a base hit for him. He will get on board. And the Padres here, it looks like, well, they are not able to sketch out anything else here, as they'll end up losing this game 5-2 is your final score. They're able to come back in the late innings there and make a huge push for a win. And we'll see that Bolden goes 2 for 4 in the ball game with an RBI, a double, a run scored, and of course a strikeout. But not enough there to help out his ball club there, as they see Cardinals start to come back there in the top half of the 9th there with 3 runs scored. And of course San Diego cannot do much there to help themselves out there to come back and get the win in the bottom half of that inning. And that is how that ball game ends. So tough break there for us. Now we just got to try to see if we can try to try to split the series and try to win this final game, the 4th game of this series with the Cardinals. I see the Cardinals 16-22. We're 21-20. Trying to avoid going 500 here. As you see, Matt Carpenter once again posing off there with Bolden. And they're using pink bats today. That means it is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all those mothers out there, especially to Mama Bolden. As Bolden's going to have a 1-0 count here on this special episode on MLB Network. And, oh, he gets plunked on the back there. That's going to be taking him to first. And we'll see the next at-bat here, the 3rd, bottom of 3rd. Hits this one. That is going to be a nice hit there as he trucks around there. And that is going to be a home run there for Bolden, as that is a solo shot there. And Bolden puts up his 22nd home run of the season, and it ties the ball game up here today. Nice job there for Bolden, as they now tie this up here, 1 run apiece here on Mother's Day. Talking to Bolden after this, he said that was for his mother there, as he just hits that one right over the wall there. Ball screaming out of here. As now we'll see Cardinals are back up. They score another 3 runs here. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Bolden here again goes to the left field here. This is high. This is deep. It goes over the wall there again. Another one, pretty much a wall scraper there. And that's a 2-run shot there now, putting them back in the ball game here now. It's a 4-3 ball game, as Bolden hits his 23rd now for the season here. Nice job here, as he has now 3 RBIs here in this one. And with 1 out, dude, he just puts that one out of commission here. Take a look at this pitch here. So look at him just swatting the ball there without any problem. And that ball is selling right out of here. Go to the 7th inning now here. We'll see Cardinals, they just scrape up another 2 more runs, or another run there, should say. And we'll see here Bolden trying to go yard here, but Yanni Molina is right underneath that one for the easy out, as that one pops up right up the elevator shaft. And we'll see it's a 5-3 ball game, as the Cardinals hold on to this one. They win the final game of the series, splitting this series now with the Padres 2 games apiece. And the final score, 6-3 is your score. Bolden, well, 2 for 3 in the ball game with 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored, and of course hit by pitch there. And he is now batting .370 now for the season. As we'll take a look at the numbers there. Oh man, what a tough game. What a great, exciting game, but unfortunately come up short here, as Bolden and the rest of his team cannot do anything to get back in this one, as the Padres, or I should say the St. Louis Cardinals there, they score 1 run in the 6th, and they come back in the 9th there to score another one to make it, to pretty much put it out of the, as a pretty distant game there for them. And we'll take a look here and see Bolden's numbers so far. So 23 home runs, 48 RBIs, and a .370 average right now, looking pretty good but we got to start getting some more team wins here. We got to start winning series. So coming up in the next episode, you guys will have finish off this homestand here with Colorado. Then we'll take a trip to Pittsburgh as we have a 4-game series against the Pittsburgh Pirates, and we'll see how we do against them coming up here in the next episode. So stay tuned for more Road to the Show with Rashad Bolden here on MLB 18, the show. You guys get to see it all summer long here, and we'll continue this great long career that he's had so far here, and we'll see what he can do here as we try to finish up the month of May. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe. If you have not yet subscribed, hit that subscription button. Also, don't forget to hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified when the latest videos are coming up. Also, don't forget to follow us on social media if you want to be a part of the ESGN Nation. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Check us out. The links are down below. Check those out and be a part of the nation. So thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, keep yourselves and each other healthy. And I will see you guys next time.